And it says we're live. Let me check my mobile device. I gotta check the mobile device. I always gotta do that. Let's see where we're at. Haven't done one on my channel in a long time. Let's see. Yep, we're good. I think it's. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. All right. What's up, people? What's going on? Leslie P. Chambers, on behalf of Leslie Chambers Kaiju Reviews. It's been a minute since I came on here on my own channel to do a live stream. But the reason for it, of course, you already clicked the title of this stream. This is going to be basically a going away live stream. Because I'm going to stop doing regular content on the channel. It's been 10 years, and I made a decision to do that. So this is basically more so. Shut up, Leslie. This is more so a thank you to all of y'all who have stuck by me all these many years, to my collaborators, a few of them that you'll see momentarily, my family, my beautiful wife, my kids, everybody that supported Leslie Chambers Kaiju Review. This is for y'all. But again, for a variety of reasons, I have chosen to stop doing regular content on the channel. Now, let me emphasize by saying this. I'm not going to shut the channel down completely. It's still going to be up there. And I may come back every now and then to do a special stream. Maybe, if the special need arises. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee in that. Kind of like what Kyle, our fearless leader on Collect All Monsters, what he has done with the Kaiju cast. Now he doesn't do episodic episodes anymore, or episodic content on Kaiju cast anymore. Please check that out. Awesome podcast. But because he evolved and moved on to Collect All Monsters, what we are doing now. But every now and then he will go back to the Kaiju cast. He'll bring in the old crew. Sometimes he'll mix in the Collect All Monsters crew and do some shows, for special projects, for special moments. You know what I'm saying? So I might do the same thing. Don't quote me on that. You know what I'm saying? So I may come back every now and then if the special need arises, but I'm not making any promises. But I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna come back here at some point. But the regular content will be over and done with. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is more so like a proper send off, if you will. But I'm not alone. Obviously, I got the queen of the house, my beautiful wife Sandra. How you doing?
I am doing great.
And let me just say this: if it wasn't for the support from this awesome woman right here, there will be no Leslie Chambers Kaiju Reviews. As a matter of fact, let me give you a huge shout out and thank you to Jeremy Souls. He's the one that actually not only came up with my intro, but he's the one that actually gave me the name of the channel, Leslie Chambers Kaiju Reviews, because when I was coming up with names for the channel, I really didn't know what to call it. I was like, Leslie Chambers, that sounds catchy, like you going to an accounting convention or something like that. But he whipped up that name when he gave me the intro. I was like, okay, that sounds good. It'll stick. So I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to him. But first and foremost, I want to thank Sandra, because she has been there for me all these many years, supported me, supported my vision of the channel. Even when I told her that I wanted to stop making regular content, even she was like, you sure you want to stop doing that? I know you enjoy it. But one of the reasons why I'm stopping is because, again, we're at a point in our lives where all our kids are grown and they're out the house. So it's just me and her and the dogs. And considering what I do for a living as a truck driver, I'm gone pretty much all day during the week. And we don't have time like at night to spend a couple hours with each other. You have to go to sleep and get up early the next morning. And on weekends, if she's not running her side job or me doing something on my part-time jobs, we're always missing each other, right? And I got duties on Collect All Monsters as well. So I don't want to like sacrifice time away from her to make Godzilla content. And again, I already done that for 10 years. I've done all that I can do. And space is becoming an issue. I'm going to be slowing down with collecting. So all those reasons play into why I'm stopping the regular content. But when I did that video earlier this year, telling everybody this, the amount of responses from people that was upset about it, or at least they let me know that they appreciate what I've done thus far, That really means a lot. You have no idea what that means to me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just get that out of the way right now. So again, this is more so a thank you to all of y'all and to you and to the family. You know what I'm saying? Because you watch, started back in 2013. I've also included my family. So you saw basically my kids grow, you know what I'm saying? So it's been a journey. It's been a journey, but all good things must come to an end. I'm still going to be around, you know what I'm saying? But it's just time to move on and put a bow on this in a proper way. Before we bring in our next guest, Sandra, you got anything you want to say right fast?
I'll wait toward the latter part.
Your eyes are glistening.
I know, so I need to wait.
Okay.
I gotta compose myself.
Okay. Hey, trust me. All day I've been thinking about this moment. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about everything that I've done. All the reviews, all the commentaries, the collaborations. It's been a wonderful ride. I just been more in a reflective mode. You know what I mean? Because 10 years is a long time. The person I was in 2013, that person is dead and gone. I'm a different person now. I'm older. I think, hopefully I'm wiser. But again, it's been a journey. It's been a wonderful journey. And more so, I think, aside from the collectibles I've been able to acquire and giving my recommendation on these collectibles, the fact that some people have come to me and told me that they appreciate what I've done, it just shows that, that hard work does pay off, as long as you're passionate about something. And that's all I really wanted to do with this hobby, or at least with this channel. Because I saw back in 2013, I saw Richard Iso, Diego Doom, Goji Fan 93, Samson West, Brutezilla, all these great YouTubers talking about this stuff. And I was like, you know what? I can do that. I can contribute. So this has been more so about me contributing. I've always wanted to contribute. And I'm still going to contribute on Collect All Monsters, you know what I'm saying? But I can't divide my energy between two channels. And she's more important. Time with her is more important. So before we get into anything, let me just highlight a few comments before we get to our first guest. Let's see. M.A. Yes, bring it, brother. Thank you. Helmy, how you doing, Helmy? Let's see. Sean, I'm sorry. NGT Art. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I know I did. Your channel made me a kaiju collector. You brought me into this hobby, and I'm so grateful for your enthusiasm, positivity, and deep knowledge of these characters, films, and their history. Thank you. Thank you very much. Helmy, here. Helmy, again, your channel was what convinced me heavily invest in X Plus. Thank you very much, Helmy. We're still gonna go to Australia at some point, because I do want to drive one of those big trucks down there. And not get attacked by kangaroos. Let's see, Oscar Solis. Let's go. Leslie, I would like to thank you very much on doing what you do for the last 10 years. Ever since I saw your FSL Gigantic 54 Godzilla, I got mine, and thank you for that so much. Thank you very much, Oscar. I really appreciate it. Joey Chapman, hello. Kyle, I'm gonna see you in a few seconds. Whatever. Saint Butters, what's up, man? How you doing? Feast of Horrors, how you doing? Matt Manzo, the go. I try. I'm nowhere near the go. I try, but thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Monster Island Kaiju Reviews. Thomas, what's up, man? Greg Coggin, how you doing? Michael Hang, what's going on? Godzilla Train, gonna see you in a few seconds. Eric Stubb, gonna see you in a few seconds. Thank you for being here. Feast of Horrors, does that mean you're not going to be collecting anymore? I'm still going to collect, but I'm going to slow down, and because space is getting real limited up here, and I don't want to do what some collectors do, where they have like a display full of stuff, but it's in front of another display full of stuff, and you can't really see what you got. You can't really appreciate it. Nothing against people who do that, but I want to at least appreciate what I have, because every piece of my collection has a purpose. So I want to keep it that way. So yeah, I'm maybe more so slowing down. I'm still going to collect, but not as much. Oh, he's definitely still collecting. Thank you, Sandra.
Yeah, we're still getting boxes.
Okay, awesome. Sad to see him go. He's the reason I got into collecting things reviews. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll get to more of these comments momentarily. So let's bring in our first guest. And again, he's one of the reasons why I got into this YouTube thing in the first place. And you know him as Mr. Fresh Vinyl, Richard Eso. Are you there?
Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, man?
What's doing?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
Thank you for being here. Really do appreciate it. Again, if it wasn't for you and guys like Samson West and other people, again,
wait, hold on a minute. Hi, Sandra. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Fuck yeah. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure I said hi.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Just want to thank you. Just want to say thank you for being one of the guys that kind of paved the way for me and a lot of other people. You made it cool to talk about Godzilla stuff on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So again, I saw what you were doing, your enthusiasm, and I was like, you know what? I can do that. So I really do appreciate you being who you are. You know what I'm saying? So again, I can't really thank you enough. And as a cool the byproduct of this YouTube thing, you and I have become great friends to the point we're like family. So I can't thank you enough for being such a good friend.
Absolutely. Likewise. You said one of the key important factors of doing all this stuff is fun. And I've said it so many times. If you're not having fun doing it, why do it at all? And that applies to anything we do in life. And that's something I've kind of poured gasoline all over, is the fun factor as of late. With my collecting, I've been a little out of hand. I guess we're going to say irresponsible, you know, but it's fun. That's the fun part. But forget about the toys and everything and the collecting and the YouTube stuff. Another thing you were touching on is the friendships, the people that we meet, get to know, get to spend time with, even outside of G-Fest. You guys have been here at my house, you know, even the little weirdo fucking there, sitting there smiling still on the bicycle. He's over there. But, you know, it's the people that make it fun. You could sit in front of your camera all day and yip yap, but if you don't have a connection with people, and a genuine connection, it doesn't really have like heart to it, if you know what I mean. And I think you both know what I mean. And you know, other people that are content creators or in any form of fashion, you know, and that's what adds to the fun for it. So I'll leave it at that because I can ramble.
Nah, man. Again, you seeing what you have done, that video that I saw, again, the moment that made me want to do this was the video that you did of the 84 when you put it up against the Jack Daniels bottle. And I was like, you know what? I did it. I'm like,
it's Jameson, but
that is cool. So again, there will be no Leslie Chambers Kaiju reviews without guys like you and Samson, you know what I'm saying, talking about S Plus and making us spend our hard-earned money on this stuff. So, and it's nice to see you, you know, as of late, kind of get a resurgence, getting that passion back, of getting, you know, back into this and stuff like that. So, it's just really nice to see that, you know what I'm saying?
Sort of like -1 when he, like, you know.
Yeah.
He started back up again.
Oh yeah.
He's like, he regenerated.
Yep. I poured gasoline all over the fire for collecting, and
that's awesome.
Literally, I'm looking. My buddy Rob's over, and I'm looking at my kitchen table. It's filled with Bandai figures. Filled with literally.
Awesome.
There's no more room.
Awesome.
And a couple X plus. It's just insane. But you know, you gotta find that fire that burns for anything that we do.
Exactly. And you know what?
I can't believe. I was saying it before. I was talking about Rob. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna jump on this stream real quick. 10 years. 10 years. A decade. Years. I'm coming up on 11 years on the channel in April. So, like, where the hell is time gone? It's just insane, you know. So, a big congratulations to you for the channel, for keeping at it, for having fun with it, for doing what you do. Yes, 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 all of it. You know, and you know, sometimes it's always what's the saying? It's good to go off on a high note. And then, you know, you become like a special attraction. You got to think like Vince McMahon. He likes to bring in, you know, Brock Lesnar, Edge, even though he's in AEW right now.
Yeah.
CM Punk, you know, special attraction. You'll make your appearances on Collect All Monsters and whatnot. But you got to enjoy it, and as you do, and still live a life outside of all this.
Exactly. So I really do appreciate it, man. I know you have to go get ready for World's End. Hopefully Samoa Joe will get the belt. I do want Samoa Joe to win. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. He needs it right now.
I like Samoa.
Well, not need it, but I think the time has come for him to get the world belt.
Yeah.
You know, so hopefully he'll get it. But again, Rich, we love you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for doing what you do. Thank you for still being out there doing what you do. Again, we wouldn't be here without you. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you for being like a little brother. And I mean that literally, because
and Billy.
I'm only 5'4". I look up to you guys.
and Billy.
And Billy.
And Billy too. Yeah, you. Shut the fuck up. Like, he's like, I heard, and me too. Shithead. Shithead.
All right, man. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for coming aboard. Love you, dude.
Absolutely. Have a good night, and I'll see you when I see you.
All right, man.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Ciao.
Bye. All right. Mr. Fresh Vinyl, start off the show, you know, behind Sandra. Like, you know, trying to follow Sandra, that is like trying to put a screen door on a submarine. It's kind of hard. You won't get too far with that.
Oh my God.
But you know what? The guests keep coming, and they're getting better and better. Two of my awesome co-hosts on Collect All Monsters are about to make an appearance here. David, Dopco.
Hey guys, how are you?
Like, let's roll our sleeves up, everybody, because he's like, you know.
Congratulations, you guys. I'm so happy for you. Hey, there's my buddy Kyle in Japan. Kyle and I are coming from different locations, which is interesting. I just wanted to pop on real quick and say, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all that you do for the community. You are a pillar of the community. I've known you since 2014 when we did that, or 2015 when you caught me in the model room and you asked me those rapid fire questions. And I was like, this guy is my kind of people. And we've been super close ever since. And the Collect All Monsters journey has been, I loved every minute of it. And, you know, you're a huge component of the show. Leslie Chambers' reviews are just amazing. It reignites my passion for collecting when I start to get when I fall out of it a little bit. And again, it was pretty perfect that I followed Rich, because Rich is the one that got me started doing these kind of things during his Fresh Vinyl Live stuff. So he gave me my sea legs, so I'm able to do this with you guys. And anyway, I'm here in Palm Springs. Keith went to get the car. We're actually picking up our Shag Godzilla print today. It's finished.
Oh, okay.
So
awesome.
It's like right across the street. I don't know if you can see it. But we're here having coffee before we go in there. And Keith went back to get the car, or he would come and say hello too. Again, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Just say that congratulations. I love you. I can't wait to see what we do in 2024 with Collect All Monsters. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to steal any more of Kyle's time, because I know Kyle is coming at me from Japan. And I love you, and I miss you too, Kyle. And that's all I got, man. I'm just so happy to be part of this community with you guys. So
thank you, David. Love you. Appreciate it.
And congratulations. Sandra, you look fabulous, by the way. Okay.
Thank you. I'm down 98 pounds. So.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Kyle, take it away. I love you guys. I'll talk to you real soon.
Bye, man.
Yeah. David off the screen. That's right. It's the Kyle Show with Leslie Chambers.
And of course, Kyle, our fearless leader on Collect All Monsters. Again, one of the early collaborators that I've had on the channel. I have to be honest here. I think besides me being a very vocal member of this community, I think it won't be a stretch to say that, Leslie Chambers Kaiju Reviews kind of put me on a map where I was chosen to be on Collect All Monsters. Aside from the fact that that I have a sizable collection and a diverse background, but I do believe that this channel that did help me bring me to where I am right now on Collect All Monsters. And you have no idea, because I have to tell you the story involving Kyle. When I first met Kyle, it happened at the first G Fest, and Sandra and I were there, and it was our first G Fest, obviously, and we're sitting at the bar. Now, mind you, I maybe talked to Kyle maybe once or twice, maybe online during passing, nothing personal. And so me and Sandra sitting at the bar, and Kyle walks up because he was with a group of friends that was like on a patio. This was at the Rosemont, not at the current hotel that we have it now. So Kyle walks in, and I said, "Babe, that's Kyle out from the Kaiju Cast." And Sandra didn't know who Kyle was. She didn't know what the Kaiju Cast was. And
It's
I
for
was
the
like,
best.
"Babe, that's Kyle from the Kaiju Cast." She was like, "Okay." Okay. So, I was like, "No, he's like the showrunner of the best podcast dedicated to Godzilla." He was like, "Well, go and say something to him. Like, don't just sit there. Get your man purse, go over there and speak to him." Like, okay, all right. So I walk up to him. I was like, "Kyle, big fan of your show, love your podcast." I said, "But I gotta ask you this, 'cause I know that your top 2 favorite films that kind of interchange are GMK and Godzilla vs. Monster Zero." And you were like, yeah, that's true. I was like, but tell me, at the end of Monster Zero, who won the final battle? And Kyle was like, the fans won. And he just gave me that like smile, like he didn't know what to say. He was like, okay, well, it's nice meeting you. I'm gonna grab my drink, and he just walked off. That was my first interaction with Kyle. And then a few years later, he asked me to be a part of Collect All Monsters. And again, we have collaborated between then on my channel. So again, he has helped make the channel where it is today. So Kyle, thank you for being here to celebrate the 10-year celebration and send off for my channel. I really do appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for having me on, man. I mean, and first up, let me just say congrats. 10 years is a killer milestone. I'm a big fan of buttoning things up at 10 years, but that's, my whole thing with the Kaiju Cast was a format thing. Like I don't know about you, but I think that video as a format is so much more engaging, and I really like the change that I made to go into Collect All Monsters. And of course, doing Collect All Monsters has inspired me to do more Kaiju Cat stuff, as you sort of talked about earlier. So I'm like so happy that you've decided to do something similar, but at the same time, this is like you have such a huge amount of content. Like people can still go back and check that stuff out for years to come. And you have been an awesome pillar in this community as well, which is, of course, why that, in conjunction with your exuberance about collecting and Godzilla movies entirely, is why I asked you to be part of the crew. I mean, like, you definitely aren't just about the toys. You're about the toys and the movies, and like I think that's sort of like key to all of the co-hosts on our show, is that basically uh that we are there for the movies, and the toys and collectibles are just an attachment to that. They're not like, you're not going to buy stuff only because it's a toy. Like you're going to get it because you have a connection to it from the movies, and like that's the sort of conversation that we have all the time, not just on the show, but like even when we're like just shooting the breeze in our co-host chat, like we love this stuff so much, and we love it. I love seeing people love it, and you are definitely one of those people that I'm like, especially when I was planning Collect All Monsters, I was like, I got to get Leslie on this show, because your exuberance, your excitement, and your enthusiasm for collecting and for the movies is just like 100+ %, like way above and beyond, and I love it so much. And so congratulations on 10 years, and congratulations on making a decision that is going to change things for you, but also like evolve you as a human and as a collector and a fan, right? Like it's like all about moving forward, right?
Yeah, I mean, because again, I I like you. 10 years was a great point to button up, as you said, the series, or at least the channel. And I have so many ideas for Collect All Monsters, because when you approached me to be a part of this project, and I know I said this a while ago to you, I looked at it like I'm a local reporter, and NBC News has come to me and say, "Hey, we want you on our team." You know, that's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always viewed the Kaiju cast, with all due respect to the podcasts that are out there that cover Godzilla and Tokusatsu and all that good stuff. I've always looked at the Kaiju cast as like the pinnacle. The way you made your shows, the way and working with you, I kind of see why you're such a perfectionist at times, and why you want things in a certain way. I'm the same way when it comes to making content. I see that drive and that vision that you have. And so when you approached me about it, I was like, this is like such a big deal. Because again, you could have chosen anybody. And I just really felt that, again, I'm going to bring my A game, and I'm going to bring so many ideas to the table, which is why I'm always shooting you with ideas on a weekly basis. Because sometimes when I drive, I have the radio off, because the radio plays nothing but the same songs over and over again. And sometimes you can get, especially what I do for a living, and you got people that act like they've been driving for the past like 5 minutes. So sometimes you need silence and think about stuff. So I think about ideas and what I can bring to the table. And that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward on the channel. I got so many ideas for 2024. But I have to say, now I got both of y'all here. It is nice to have, because I not only love this woman, she's my wife, but she's also my best friend. You're my best friend. I love you too. But it's so nice that all of us can agree that GMK is like the greatest thing in the world. Right, Sandra?
You better believe it.
You better
Right?
believe it.
Right, Kyle?
You better believe it.
But yeah, but again, I thank you so much for being here and saying a few words. Before I let you go, let me just ask both y'all, because again, when I started the channel in 2013, there was no Godzilla boom that we're going through right now. And since 2013, there are so many stuff that came out. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a Godzilla boom, which honestly, back in 2013, I didn't think that we were going to experience, to be honest with you. 2014, the Monsterverse, Shin got, well, sorry, babe. I know Shin Godzilla ain't your favorite. Shin Godzilla, Singular Point, the anime trilogy, not to mention -1, God Almighty. What has been your favorite thing thus far that we have gotten since 2013? Sandra, you can go first if you want to.
Well, definitely -1. I mean, that has been the most captivating, I think the most well thought out movie. Is just the easiest to follow, the most thoughtful, well put together. I mean, you can tell, and I had been saying this before the movie actually came out. -1 figure reminds me of the love child of the 2019 GMK. That's the love child of them too. And you can see a little bit of the Burning Godzilla, and a little bit of Shin. You can see Shin burning 2019 and GMK all mixed into -1. You can see features of each one of those Godzilla figures mixed into -1. I mean, I can't wait to get my hands on a -1 figure. I'm hopefully maybe somebody will have one out before G Fest next year. But that has been a phenomenal and beautiful movie that came out this year. I think that tops them all for me. To me.
How about you, Kyle?
First up, great answer, as I stalled for time. No, so actually I don't disagree with Sandra at all. I actually think that -1 is sort of, in a sense, it's almost the pinnacle of where we are as a collective fandom. Now, I'm not saying -1 is the best movie or isn't the best movie or whatever, but I kind of want to go back to 2013, and I want to think about everything that's happened since let's say 2012 almost, right? Because in 2012, IDW Publishing, I think that's when they started their Godzilla comics. That definitely helped bring Godzilla a little more into the forefront. But it was Legendary's commitment with actually, just as sorry for the sidebars, but Yoshimitsu Banno, still alive back then, worked that deal with Legendary to bring Godzilla to America, and that was a big push pin, in my opinion, into our fandom. Because from there, like if you had the sort of like uh the strings attached to the cork boards to all the pictures and stuff like that, like so
Mhm.
much could be put right on that moment because developing the Legendary Pictures movies, starting with that first one, is really what got us more Godzilla from Japan, right? So it wasn't until that 2014 movie happened, and then Japan was able to see the success from that, that they were like, okay, well, let's start developing more stuff. And so we got like, after Legendary's movie, it was like almost like a domino effect. Every single year, things were happening. Like when I was here in Japan in 2013 with my wife, there was nothing happening for Godzilla's birthday. The next year, that's when Godzilla Day started happening here, and then it
Yeah,
was
that's right.
like seriously, every year there's more and more stuff. Like 2015 is when the hotel happened. 2016 is when Shin Godzilla happened. Since then we've had live action, we've had anime, we've had all of these experiences happen, even like the ride in Saitama. Like Godzilla clearly experienced a good resurgence from that original pinpoint of Yoshimitsu Banno's arrangement with Legendary. And I'm really like even watching Monarch Legacy of Monsters, even though Banno's no
Love
longer
it.
with us, his name is right there in the credits as an executive
Yeah,
producer. And
that's
I'm
right.
like, it's like, that is a really nice throughput since he's, even though if some people may not like Godzilla versus Hedorah, he is definitely like a iconic figure that should be celebrated through this resurgence of Godzilla. And it has not only has it been like, oh, year after year, there's something else, something else. It's like exponentially increasing so that now we do have this new Godzilla or even Kaiju boom because of course Ultraman has been going through a resurgence as well as, and we got the Gamera anime as well, and just kind of there's so many things happening, and I really think you can really shift that focus and point it right back to Bano and Legendary. And I think that is like, that's my takeaway. Like, so even though -1 is amazing and I really love it, it's that culmination, that building of year after year. And sure, not everything is great, the anime trilogy, but I still respect Toho and the people who made the anime trilogy for what they did, because altogether it really did bring us to where we are today with -1 storming the box office worldwide and still not slowing down. It's still opening in like other countries and stuff. I'm thrilled by that. And Leslie, sorry, this is my long-winded issue. I'm like, won't shut up. But you mentioned you've been posting like top 10 movie review or movie lists from 2023 from these YouTubers, and it's really cool to see how high up -1 gets on people who don't give a crap about Godzilla at all. Like, and that's that speaks volumes to me. And I think like really, while it is awesome, and -1 was great, and I did love it. It really is, like I said, like I feel like the culmination. It's the buildup of all of what's
Hmm.
been happening over the past 10 plus years.
Mm.
So we're who knows what we're going to be experiencing over the next 10 or 12 years in this fandom. So it's really such an awesome time to be a fan. Uh, Not such an awesome time to be a collector if you're not rolling in dough because there's just so much stuff coming out. But
Hmm.
yeah, I'm stoked with how things are going, and I can't wait to see what the future brings Not just for Godzilla, but for Leslie Chambers.
Again, the future is going to be, I'm going to be just doing what I normally do in Collect on Monsters with side projects and side discussions and stuff like that, and still bring as many ideas as I can. Because, I mean, I take it seriously. Again, when you chose me for this project, I take it seriously where I want to put the best stuff out there too. You know, I share your vision with that. And I appreciate that. If I'd answer that question, I think, again, I think -1, as I said on our last episode of Collect on Monsters, I think -1 is without a shadow of a doubt the absolute best made Godzilla film in the modern era since 2013. But I have to be honest here. The moment where I had the most fun was in 2019 with Godzilla King of the Monsters. Because me and Sandra, we took our 2 oldest grandchildren there. We went to the Alamo Draft House to see the movie. And they're teenagers. At the time, they were teenagers. And, you know, they know about Godzilla. They come to the house every now and then. They know about my love for Godzilla. They've seen the collectibles and, you know, but they're not really into it. You know what I'm saying? That is perfectly fine. I never try to force feed that into my kids, my grandkids, or whatever. So I was thinking, you know, because we offered to take them, they were like, fine, sure, we'll go. I was thinking that they were going to be like, when they saw the movie, they even though it was made up to the special effects, that they would still be like, you know, it's Godzilla, you know, it is what it is, you know. But actually, they actually had fun with it. Like, we were sitting there watching the movie, and when something great would happen, they would respond. And the moments where it got kind of quiet, they were still engaged with it. And after the movie was over, they were like, I want to see it again. So that was, in a way, kind of like validation that, again, Godzilla kind of in -1 can be serious, but Godzilla can be over the top, and he can still be accepted by pretty much anybody. And that was the most fun that, you know, that we had, especially that scene in the Arctic, in Antarctica, excuse me, when Godzilla shows up to confront Ghidorah and his old theme is playing. We kind of like had that same thing in -1 when he shows up in Ginza and his old theme is playing. It's like, oh God, that was just.
Yeah, and it's Denzel walk.
Yeah.
What I want to talk to TJ Storm about.
Yeah, TJ Storm.
Because he confirmed that. I said, yeah, because he had the Denzel Washington while he said, and he knew. I said, yeah, you had him walking like Denzel Washington with the shoulder move because,
and the swagger,
the swag with the Denzel walk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
he talked to him about that.
He
He smiled because he knew that I knew that's what he did.
Yeah.
Because he got that like off American Gangster because he had that swag to his walk when he on the 2019.
Yeah. So to see that movie, that was probably the most fun I've had thus far. Even though I enjoyed the hell out of -1. And but yeah, I would say that again, back in 2013, we had no idea that we would experience what we're experiencing now. And let's just, again, as I tell my fellow fans every time I'm on Collect on Monsters, let's just sit back and relax and just enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Even if you're a fan of -1 and not a fan of the MonsterVerse stuff, that is still fine. Mm-hmm. I mean, or vice versa. If you love the MonsterVerse stuff, but not really a fan of the super serious Toho stuff, that's still fine. In the end, we ultimately benefit from it. So let's just sit back and relax and just have a fun time, because we could be going through what we went through back in 2007 or 8, where there was nothing going on like live action with Godzilla. So let's just enjoy the ride. I'm enjoying the ride. So
I tell you, it would be so cool if they made a -1 figure that you could push a button and then the dorsal plates would just go up.
I thought that they already probably had a license with Bandai to do that. Honestly, when that happened in the movie,
that would be so cool when they just have one where you can just push a button and then they move up one at a time.
That's what I'm telling Kyle right
there's
now.
Gonna be 2 of us is gonna have one because I gotta have my own. We can't share one. I gotta have my own.
Yes, Sandra is very.
Yeah, I already said that.
Even though we're married and technically she owns half this stuff, or at least all of it.
I gotta have my own.
You know what I'm saying? But still, she's still territorial. So more likely we'll have 2 -1s in the house. But keep in mind, Kyle is going to Winterfest. Yeah. So I'm telling Kyle right now, if you see a gigantic -1, I want you to hit me up as soon as you see something, please.
You have both our numbers. If you can't get him, call me.
I'll definitely
Absolutely.
be going to Wonder Festival for sure. So, and you,
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be connected obviously before that as well. So you can expect lots of updates from all sorts of events here in Japan. If I
Okay.
see anything, I'll let you know.
Please.
Well, again, Kyle, thank you so much for
Yep.
being here. Really do appreciate it. I wish you, Lady Kyle, and the dogs nothing but the best in Japan.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna come and see you. So just again, just stay safe. And again, congratulations. I know it's been a long time coming for you, but you're finally there. You know what I'm saying? And we cannot be even happier
Yep.
for you. So we love you, Kyle,
Yep.
Lady Kyle.
Love you guys too.
Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate you being
Yep.
here.
Absolutely.
You're very welcome, and thank you again for having me. It's been a pleasure, and it's been a pleasure to be on this, but also just been a pleasure to be your friend and your cohort and your co-conspirator for the past several years on the show. And yeah, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for the future. Like we still got to brainstorm about some cool stuff that we need to do in 2024 and beyond.
Yes, sir. We will. We most definitely will. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year. Because I know you're going to have Happy New Year. New Year comes in early for you. So again, Happy New Year to you and your family.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, thank you. And
Yep.
Akimashite Omedeto to you guys as well.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Same to you. Ditto.
Jamata.
See you later, man.
See ya.
All right. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, David. Thank you, Rich, for being here. Got a few more guests about to come aboard. Before I get to them, let me highlight a couple comments that I missed before. Let's see who else. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Monster Island reviews, Kaiju reviews. Thomas. He says you're a very wise man. Well, the jury's still out on that. And left behind a legacy of awesome content. You will still be around. Yes, times 5. Thank you, Thomas. I really do appreciate it. Matt Manzo, are you still going to go to G-Fest this year? Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We got our room booked.
Yep. We'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes. Yeah. G-Fest. Yeah. Now, mind you, might not go in 2025 because we were originally going to go to Japan in 2024, but things happened. And we have to push that back a year. So we're going to 2025. So more likely in 2025, I might not go to G-Fest. I want to save everything that I can for Japan. But yeah, next year, definitely next year. And so next year is going to be crazy in terms of anniversaries. So I can imagine what G-Fest is going to be like. You know what I'm saying? Especially after, Godzilla X Kong comes out, and I'm sure people are going to be riding high for -1. So I expect G-Fest to be awesome. And again, when it comes to G-Fest, we don't just partake in the event. We go to Chicago, the safe parts. Yep. Even though that time we went through the South Side and remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. I was driving because we had a rental car, and Sandra was like, I got to stop to a CVS and grab something. And she walks outside. I'm like, and she's like, babe, are we in the South Side? I was like, I think we are. So can you just get in the car and I'm gonna speed through out of here? The South Side, oh boy, Chicago. Yeah, it's an experience. While my dogs are going crazy downstairs. See Monster Island reviews. Glad to see you at G-Fest this year. Thank you, Brandon Shackelford. Thanks to you, my guy. I found out about the M150cm 64 Godzilla and spent since agonizing years hunting one down. Yeah, man, that figure is amazing. That right there, babe.
Okay.
Yeah, that one again. Even though I love the KLC 64 40cm one, and I believe that's my favorite 64. That 50cm rubber M1, that one is like, God, it's like, I don't know, it's like. It's amazing. I'm torn between the two sometimes, even though the 40cm KOC is like my favorite. But if you can find one, I say go for it. Hopefully, X Plus will take that sculpt of the M1 50cm 64 and put it in the favorite sculptors line like they did with the 54 a while back. But we shall see. Let's see. Saint Butters always wanted to ask, when you started the Kaiju business and how tough. See, always wanted to ask, when you started the Kaiju business, and how tough was it for all these years? Honestly, it wasn't tough at all. I think when you're a content creator, the key is you have to love what you're doing. You have to love what you're putting out there. Don't underestimate your audience, because if you're phoning it in, if you're doing it for other than the reasons that you're saying you're doing it for, people can see right through that. And that could be the difference between a subscriber or somebody who does not subscribe. So I always say, at least be passionate about what you do. Love what you're doing. And most of all, have fun. Don't treat it like a job. Unless you are looking for this as like a means of income, fine. Do what you have to do. But I always say, at the end of the day, you have to have fun with it. You have to, again, love what you do. You can't just be like, okay, this is a Godzilla figure, and this is cool because of such and such and such and such. You see how dry that is? So you have to really just be passionate about it. That's why a lot of times you probably think I had Tourette syndrome, because I'll just start shouting for no reason, you know? While Sandra's going to check on the dogs. But I just say that you just have to just love what you do, and just have a good time doing what you do. And I would just say that don't hurt to ask a question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There are plenty of guys out there that are doing it, that's been doing it for a while. You can ask them questions if you want to get into it. But again, most of all, have fun. I cannot stress that enough. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. Let's see, Tim Bartos. Hello, everybody. And Leslie, sad to see the regular content ending. You got me hooked on collecting S+, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. You leave behind a legacy of enjoyable content. Hey, the way I look at it, hey, if I influence anybody in a positive way, that's fine. Because I never really set out to be the best YouTuber or the biggest or anything like that, right? I just wanted to contribute. I just wanted to leave my mark, if you will. Because again, I saw all these wonderful people doing it. I was like, you know what? I can do the same thing. You know, at least try and do something along the lines of what they're doing. So I just wanted to just contribute. That's all it really is. It's just a contribution. That's why I've never monetized my channel. I never try to make income from it. I mean, nothing against those who do that, but I've always looked at this as like something that I love to do. It's a hobby of love, not a job. I already got too many jobs as it is. So let's see who else. Let's see, Rich. Okay, Rich is up here. Nathaniel Plummer, let me get you up here. Hi, Leslie. Thank you for your wonderful content. You have filled my heart with great happiness. Well, I appreciate that. See, I'm not all bad, at least not all the time. Kaiju Battle. What's up, Michael? Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Chambers. What's going on? What's up, Mike? Let's see, Nathaniel Plummer. The best thing about your channel, Leslie, was you and your wonderful personality. Well, again, I appreciate that. Because you know what? Again, as I said earlier, I'm a different person than I was 2013. This Leslie nowadays, he's more vocal when it comes to stupid stuff. Now back in 2013, you know, I was new into the fandom. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just get along to get along. I'm going to just say, even though if I see somebody say something stupid online, even though I know it's stupid, I'm going to be like, okay, fine. Nowadays, I just don't care. I just really don't give a damn anymore. Especially on this last year, when I knew I was going to be going out this year, I was like, no, I don't give a damn. If you say something stupid, I can't help it. I got to just, I've said things that are stupid. I have said stuff that is stupid. But, oh my God, the amount of stupid stuff I see online, especially, oh my God, in the lead up to Godzilla vs. Kong, when the first trailer came out, the comments in that video on YouTube, again, I think sometimes we should do background checks on who we let into our fandom. Because God, seriously, like, oh God, it is embarrassing. Like, it's like no different than what happened a few weeks ago when some fans got upset because the whole Beyonce IMAX Godzilla -1 thing. Like, seriously, like, come on now, that's your hill to die on. Like, come on, like, don't do that. Let's see who else. Let's see, Eric. Let's see, I'm gonna do Helmy. Helmy is like, I don't think -1 will hit 100, but I think there's a strong chance for 90 million. Well, could be. Let's see, Eric Strong. Thanks for being a great source for info and a spot where I can see some of the things out there before I spend money on them. Well, thank you very much. And I think I'm caught up on comments. Let's see. I see Michael in the private chat. Talk about, no, you're not Leslie. More vocal? No. He can't, because Michael knows me. You know what? Because again, Michael Hamilton, you're going to see him in a few seconds. Michael Hamilton is like, he has like my personality and like my role on his show on Monster Attitude, where he's like a smart ass. Because again, he's like me. When people say stupid stuff, we can't help. It's like we're triggered. Like we can't help but to say stuff. Like it's just I'm sorry, God put us on this earth. You just have to just accept that.
Just like the Big Bang Theory, right?
Yeah. Some things you know what? And I think that's what makes our shows like really must-see TV, because you never know what we're gonna say. And again, I'm a different person than I was 10 years ago, where I gave out my last damn, and I don't give a damn no more. So some people like it, some people don't. But then again, those who like it, thank you very much. Those who don't, they can piss up a rope. Don't really care. But with that being said, let's bring on the last few guests I'm going to have up here. Still waiting for Marcellus, but let's see. Talking about, okay, what time you started? I told this Negro, I said, look, we're going to start at 6 o'clock. He texted me like around 10 minutes ago. Like, okay, what time are you starting? We are live now. Get your black religious ass up here so we
So let me go find a Bible.
I know. I'm going to delete it.
Let me just hold my cross
I can't curse out a pastor, even though I've done it many times. But,
Jesus.
Get up here.
Her
up. Okay, so I can get my super cool guest that's waiting for me. Okay. All right. Let's see.
I'm
All
trying
right.
to see what Elijah's got. He got what is that he's got?
That's his microphone, I think. But we're about to find out. Let's bring in Elijah Thomas from MWA.
Hey.
What's up, Elijah?
Hey, how are you? Yeah, that's my
Good.
mic
How
I
are
just
you,
hit.
Professor?
Look, that thing was so small that I thought he had a moose or something. What is that?
That is a microphone because that's Elijah's thing, because he is a professional.
I am. I got.
Yeah, I see it now, but if you see it all real small, I was like, does he have a toy or is that what is that?
It kind of looked like a guy's little toy, right?
No, way back. Look back there. It looked like a moose. I'm like, what is he got? Like
that's his microphone, because again,
yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
now.
because Elijah, again, he's professional. Professional and very diplomatic.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I could be like him, but I'm not. And I'm fine with that.
Okay,
But thank you, Elijah, for being here for celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the channel. We do appreciate it. How you doing?
I'm great. My background's my work. When I have to stream on special occasions like this, I couldn't miss this for the world. I take our coffee room and I tell everybody they can't have coffee for however long I need it. So there's some people who are probably going without coffee right now that will need it.
Look at Michael Hamilton's comment.
What did he say?
He said, Elijah, love from undisclosed in some random chick's basement. Michael Hamilton, he is something else.
He's not even on the show yet. He's already starting trouble.
He's jealous. He's jealous.
And I love him for that. He's a disruptor. And you know what? Let's bring on the disruptor right now. Michael!
Leslie, don't you be putting that shit on me. I'm nothing like you. I am nothing like you. Don't know.
You're right. You're right. Leslie's better than you, Michael.
Well, Leslie is better than me. He's got, he has that OG energy that I just don't have.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm doing fine, even though that mood will change when I bring in the next guest.
Do we have to? Here. Do we have to? You can bring in Adrian. You can bring in Joe. You can bring in whoever you want to, but don't bring in the big guy. Like, don't bring in the big guy.
Hey, look, the fact that he actually took time off of his busy schedule from strip dancing at retirement homes on weekends, I have to bring him on.
Well, I hear he's been selling feet pics online to pay for the Christmas that he just got. So
if that's the case, I'm not bringing his ass on, because you know me and grown men that have their feet posted on social media. That's just like putting an ejector seat on a helicopter. You don't do stuff like that. Just don't No.
Like, he saw
You know what?
Hit that button.
I'm about let's see. He's gone. He's gone. Bye. Okay. No. I gotta bring him back.
All right. I'll be good. I'll be good. I promise.
Round of applause.
I'll behave myself.
No.
Coming in from Bearded Kaiju Reviews, the one and only, our favorite Jolly Green Bearded Giant, Eric Stolp. How you doing, good sir?
Good, man. Good. I am so happy to be here. It sucks that it's your last show, but I'm so glad that I'm honored to share this with you and everything. So yeah, thank you.
We finally made it, Eric. We finally made it after 10 years. We finally made it.
We did it.
We finally did it on the very last show when he's going out with a bang, and he doesn't give 2 Fs anymore. Like he finally brought us in. Like that's
bring on the riffraff. Like come on board, guys. Come on.
It's like, well, my channel's about to take a big dip, guys, so I'm just might as well bring in these riffraff. Yeah.
You know what? You're right. I haven't had y'all here on my channel.
No, you ain't.
Been collecting all monsters
First.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you know, because again, I've been so busy over there, I couldn't really do anything over here outside of the stuff I regularly do. But hey, you know what? At least you got on here before everything is, you know. But you know what? Again, let me just emphasize that even though I'm stopped doing the regular stuff, and I might come back doing an occasional stream every now and then. But then again, I don't know because there's so much stuff that's out there. But I'm also, again, I'm open to being on your shows to collaborate, to bring ideas, to bring questions. You know, I'm not out of the game completely. But that's where I'm at with mine, just not doing the regular stuff anymore.
Well, I'm just going to start a campaign in 2024 to poach you because that's what I want now. Like, that's what I want. It's like won't you come over to the dark side, Leslie?
I've been on the dark side. It's like ever since Godzilla vs. Kong came out, and the amount of bonehead people that come out the woodwork is like.
Thank you.
Somebody,
Michael's one of them.
And you know what?
Watch it, child.
We've kind of seen a resurgence of that when the Godzilla X Kong trailer came out, but we'll talk about that momentarily. Let me bring in the last guest, my little brother from another mother, Adrian. What's going on, dude?
Adrian.
What's up, Leslie? What's up, boys? How y'all doing tonight?
Yo, Adrian.
Again, I gotta ask: is that your damn house back there?
No, it ain't my house.
He's squatting. He's squatting.
That's actually my house. That's in the living room right now. Yeah. I'm in the office.
Well, I'm glad that he's he got that cool background and not that brick Chicago South Side alley that he had last time he was on one of the shows. But hey, you know what? I get it. But again, you're here. That's all that matters. So again, thank you to Elijah, Michael, and Eric, and Adrian for being here. I really do appreciate it. Again, I've collaborated with you guys, and y'all have been really, really good people. And that's why I've been a strong supporter of what y'all doing on Monster with Attitude, because I see what y'all doing, and y'all have fun. Y'all are not afraid to go on the silly side. Y'all cover the serious stuff, the silly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are doing great stuff over there. That's why I cannot advocate for these guys enough. So I really, again, I appreciate y'all being here. So I just leave it up to y'all about what you want to say. Elijah, you can go first, then Michael, then Eric, then Adrian. The floor is yours. Whatever you want to say. Like Cody Rhodes say in WWE, what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? Yeah.
So Elijah, go for it, dude.
Oh, we're putting me on the spot. Okay. Well, first, I want to say, Leslie, congratulations. 10 years is a long time. That's especially like in this fandom, you know, people come and go all the time, and it's great to see people like you who are there and you continue constantly producing content and being such an amazing point in this fandom. So first, I want to congratulate you. That's really awesome. And then I know there's something that the other guys want to say, and I'm not sure when they want to say it. So I'm gonna push this over to Michael first.
Sure. Well, I know Marcellus. Is the bishop, but I acknowledge you, Leslie, as the tribal chief. I acknowledge you, Leslie.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Leslie, I love you, buddy. I really do. I love your energy. I've loved watching you these last 10 years. Like you're the reason why I started in the hobby in the first place. When I had I had a pot to piss in, but when I had no X plus, my first one was because of you. It was between watching your video or Rich's video, and I chose yours, and I'm glad I did, because I've stuck with you ever since. But man, 10 years, like Elijah said, 10 years is an achievement, man. Like a lot of content creators don't last 10 years. Like Kyle and you and and a rare few, like you guys are the lucky ones that have been able to last this long. And I have to throw some love and credit where credit is due, because no good content creator is worth his salt without a good woman behind him. And I think you got a good one behind you. Sandra has stood by you, and you guys have been a tag team for so long, and people notice, and people do, and that's the whole reason why people care about y'all. So Sandra, we love your husband to death. Like your husband is one of the greatest people that we ever known in his fandom. He's a voice of reason. He's very well tempered. He never loses his temper, and he never loses his cool about anything. He always has nice things to say, especially about Eric Henry.
Where's Marcellus to baptize this fool? Because good Lord, a demon is speaking from his body right now.
I'm here.
There he is. Yes,
Marcellus, will you bless me and forgive me for telling lies just now?
Bless him for his sins right now.
You ain't lying, bro. You telling and nothing but the truth, bro.
Hey, but I'll shut up and let Adrian or Eric speak. But I just want to say I love you, buddy. I love you, and I can't wait to see you again in July. I do. I love you. You will be missed, but I know you ain't going nowhere. And I'm still gonna try to poach you. Just let you know. Just fair warning.
I appreciate that.
I mean, there's so much that can be said. I just cherish getting to know you these last couple of years and stuff like that. Now, unfortunately, I didn't start with your videos. I didn't start with Rich's videos. I actually started with Collect All Monsters. Watching you guys collab and everything like that, that really did a lot for me, especially like when you guys were doing it during the pandemic. I talked about at G-Fest when you kind of did a little live stream and stuff like that. Like you guys did a lot for the fandom and everything like that, and got a lot of us through some hard times. And like watching you guys do that, like really got me the courage to do my own channel and stuff like that. And I can't thank you and the others enough, because that's where I started, and that's why I started my channel. Just seeing you guys, how much fun you were having and everything, like that's what I wanted to do and everything. I was like, God, I know I can do this, like them. But naturally, I'm a very quiet person. I'm a laid back person. It takes a lot for me to talk to people or get the courage to go and talk to people. But ever since doing my channel, like I've gotten better at that. I've gotten my courage is better. I believe in myself a little bit more, but like all that kind of steams towards you guys and everything like that. So I just want to say thank you for that kind of stuff, and just giving me that positive, mentorship, of seeing your channel and what is possible and everything like that. Like, I just love it. And ever since, I kind of started watching you, I've watched all your videos. I'll backdate them and everything like that. Like I went through the archives, like I was hooked. I wanted to see all your stuff because you had some good stuff, and stuff that I had never seen somebody talk about and everything like that. That's the kind of stuff that I wanted to see, and it helps make decisions and stuff like that for things and everything. So, I could keep rambling for a long time, but I appreciate you. I love that we got to connect these last couple of years and make a good friendship out of it and everything. I love talking to you. I love seeing you. I'm meeting you for the first time a couple of years ago and everything. Like, I just love that. And now it's just every time I look forward to seeing you at G-Fest or any other way that is possible. It's just going to be the highlight of my year, honestly.
Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And again, I've been watching what you've been doing too with your channel, all of y'all, as a matter of fact. And again, what y'all doing is so good and it's so positive. And it's one of the reasons why I'm like, you know what? When I made the decision to walk away, I'm like, you know what? This fandom is in good hands because we got people like y'all that are doing the great stuff, the topics, even topics that maybe somebody does not want to talk about. You know, you're all about, you know, doing these things, and you're all about making the fandom better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with having diversity. There's nothing wrong with having a difference of opinion. Mm-hmm. You have to be mature about it. And I love that that's what y'all are doing. You know, on your main show, on NWA, y'all are just amazing people. Like y'all are the reason why I'm proud to be a Godzilla fan. People like y'all, you know what I mean? Especially nowadays, especially when it's tested after, like I said, after that crappy debacle with the new trailer that came out, and you're looking at these people and it's like, God Almighty, it's like you really want to just. It got to the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't know whether to feel sad or just laugh at these people. You know what? I'm gonna do the latter. So I just started laughing at these people. You know,
you have to, yeah,
because it's ridiculous. But again, thank you so much for those words. We do appreciate it. Adrian, we kind of go back a little bit because I remember you hit me up a while ago, a long time ago. You were asking me about this and that, and you know, and that's the thing. Full disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this, and I'm sure Marcellus can attest to this too. Again, I keep my circle really, really small. And if you reach out to me, there is no guarantee I'm going to reach back out to you. I'm just being honest. I'm just being so honest right now. And again, because you don't know people online, right? Some people may talk a good game. They may talk like they're good people, but you never know. I've always been like really, really more introverted, despite me being on YouTube. Sandra would tell you, there are times we'll just sit in the room and sometimes I'm just quiet for like 2 or 3 hours. And she's like, you all right? Like, I'm just fine. Just not saying anything. Sometimes you forget I'm in the room, believe it or not, considering how big I am. But, but again, when you reached out to me, and again, it just blossomed into this friendship. And I know I give you a hard time sometimes, but again, it's coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place like I'm trying to, you know, just have fun with you. Because trust me, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't do that. If I wouldn't pick on you, I pick on you because I love you, which sounds so oxymoronic. It is so ass backwards. I pick on you because I love you. That doesn't sound right, but I do. I really do. But again, we've been friends for a good minute, and nice to see you come into your own too as a content creator. Great videos, great topics, great stuff that you're doing. So again, thank you for being here. So what's on your mind, good sir?
Leslie. So what you said is not blasphemous because that's exactly how I am. If I don't pick on you, I don't love you. Y'all know. So I really do appreciate the friendship that we have built over these years. It's been a blessing to know you, Leslie. I love, like you said, you call me a little, but I love you like a big brother, man. I really do. And I appreciate everything you've done over the last 10 years. It's been absolutely incredible. And ironically, since you have been talking about the past 10 years, we actually did put something together for you to celebrate that 10 years. And Eric, if you want to get that started for us.
Sure. 1 second.
While you doing that, hold on. Let me bring one more guest.
Yeah, go on.
You may know him as Matt, but better as Gojira 851. What's going on, Matt? Are you there?
Nope.
He was.
Then lost him.
He was there.
Marcellus, are you in your bathroom?
No. I'm at my workstation. I didn't know this was about Leslie, man. I thought this was like giving out free candy or something. I'm about to log off here. Oh God, I thought we were celebrating Sandra or something. I'll talk to y'all later.
Bruh. If it wasn't for me, your back.
See?
Nope. We have a rule. We have a rule, Leslie. We have a rule. Once you start it, you got to finish it.
I ain't know what this was about. I thought this was y'all was about to sing Christmas carols or something. This about Leslie?
Oh my God.
I got stuff to do.
We got the Powerhouse Church in the house. So you know what? See, that's God right there. He's making me not be who I really am. So I'm not gonna do that.
I'm going back to sleep. I'm sick.
But Matt, thank you for being here. What's up, dude?
Not much. How y'all doing?
Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Doing good,
Matt.
doing good.
Matt.
I wanted to bring you on. I'll give you a proper introduction momentarily, but Adrian was telling me that apparently the crew from Monster with Attitude, Elijah, Adrian, Eric, and Michael whipped up something for me. So go for it.
I think you'll have to share it.
Okay, is it? Okay. Add to the stage. Hi, my name is Leslie Chambers. This is going to be the first of many videos to come. Which is perfect. I'll stop talking so you can look at it. All right, I'm done. Now, thoughts and opinions of what may be the next gigantic series figures. Number 5, Godzilla 1991. Number 4, Godzilla 2000. 3, 1962, King Goji. Number 2, Godzilla 1954. Number 1, that'll be the Godzilla 1964. To be perfectly honest with you, when I saw pictures of this box on Facebook or whatever, or online, I didn't think it was going to be this big, but it is. And you know what? I don't want to trash it. I may just keep it just for furniture purposes, because that's what I do sometimes. So this gigantic, yeah, come on. Yes, I'm loving this figure. Yes. I love you too, Stan. You know what? I'm gonna put this up too. It's okay, man. I still love you too. You know, I mean, you just got another brother. You know, that's all it is. You got another brother. Yes, but yeah, as you can see, I'm loving these two figures. You know.
Leslie, even though you're retiring from the world of YouTube, thank you so much for all the kaiju content that you've given over the years. I mean, your channel, we could come and laugh, love, and just learn about kaiju related stuff of all kinds through your eyes and see many different ways that we could collect, whether it be gigantic, whether it be tiny, whether it be media or what have you. It was always awesome to see you and the joy in your eyes with collecting and content creating. You've been awesome. Even though you won't be on YouTube anymore, you're still going to be all of our pals on the internet. So happy retirement from YouTube, pal.
Leslie, everything I do now and I will do in the future when it comes to this fandom is definitely because of you, brother. I appreciate everything you've done for me and for Monsters with Attitude coming up. Love you, man. Congratulations.
I hope the Super Sentai Robo line S Plus goes back to that. Like I said, I want to see at least a Thunder Megazord, a Ninja Megazord, a Shogun Megazord, and a Turbo Megazord. You know, but I hope that they do go back to that, and I think it'll be fun. Okay, folks. Oh my God, this is it. Oh my God, the man of the hour. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, may I properly present to you the Sideshow Collectibles / Prime Studios of the Vinyl Statue Edition of Gamera 1999. Yes, from Gamera 3. And I'm back with another great X Plus figure review. Yes, 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 yes. And as you can see here, this guy needs no introduction, but obviously I'm gonna give him one anyway. Yes, my most favorite villain of all time in the Godzilla film franchise, and we have a stunning representation of that villain in this review for today.
Hey Leslie, thank you so much for being a big part of the community. I just gotta say, without you, I wouldn't have gotten into X Plus as much as I did. So it is sad to see your channel go, but I understand. You've been doing it for so long, and you deserve some rest. Of course, you'll still be on Collect All Monsters, and I hope to keep seeing you on the Monsters with Attitude live stream chats. So for now, rest up, and I hope you and your family have a good holiday.
What's going on, Leslie? Hey, buddy. I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done for the community and your YouTube channel. You've definitely been one of the few that have paved the way for people like me in my channel and stuff like that. You know, I definitely look up to you in that sense and everything like that. And I just respect everything that you've done with your YouTube channel and all your reviews and all that stuff and how far you've come. I just want to say thank you for everything, for even being a good friend of mine and stuff like that. I cherish our friendship and everything, and you're just a great guy, and just thank you. I know we're still going to see you around on Collect All Monsters. Keep doing what you're doing over there. Love the content and everything, and like I said, just thank you for all the support, you know, for me individually and us for Monsters with Attitudes and stuff like that. I just really love it. You know, we're all on the same page. We all love the same thing, and you definitely show that and everything. So much respect, and love you, buddy.
And I wanted to do this show because it is Black History Month, and I want to, you know, not only acknowledge the Kaiju fans out there who are African American, but also to encourage other African American folks out there who are kind of like cautious about being a Godzilla fan or want to get into this, you know, whatever. You know, we want to encourage more people to be involved. When it comes to the variation of the Shoshin suit, the 72 is my favorite. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did to make it look really cool in 1972, but I so love this version of Godzilla, more so than 71, more so than 69, more so than 68, and I will die on that hill. I will defend this suit until I have no breath in my body.
Leslie P. Chambers, man, thank you, you big, beautiful son of a bitch, for 10 years of reviews and 10 years of just being an incredible person, an incredible presence within the community. I think I've told you this story before, but you are the reason why I started collecting X Plus. My very first X Plus was the Large Monster series, Godzilla 1965, from one of my favorite Godzilla films, Invasion of Astro Monster. And man, I have been addicted ever since, just because of you and all the work that you've done. I've been a consistent watcher and a consistent fan of yours from the early days on into Collect All Monsters, man. And I'm so incredibly blessed to be able to call you not only a colleague, but also my friend.
Hey Leslie, it's your favorite gargantuan Kong-hating member of the MWA. Just wanted to say congratulations on 10 years of doing your videos, and I hope that you enjoy the retirement. It's well-deserved, well-earned, and I look forward to seeing what else you have to do on cam and anything else in the future. But your humor and your reviews will be missed. They paved the way for many of us, so thank you for all that you've contributed. And on a personal note, it's been truly a privilege and a pleasure of mine to get to know you, not just through streaming, but personally at G-Fest, and I hope that we continue to become closer friends, because I think you're a really good guy. And I wish you all the best, brother. Take care.
And unfortunately, I come to you today with a heavy heart. Today, unfortunately, will be the last day, or this last video will be the last video of the Leslie P. Chambers YouTube channel. And I have had a wonderful time, you know what I mean? I didn't expect for it to be as successful as it is. I didn't expect for it to be popular, and the positive feedback I've gotten from all of you has been phenomenal. And I just never expected for it to be this successful. But I've had a great time on YouTube these past few years, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know, it comes a time where you just have to just reassess some things and try to move on. So with that being said, I want to thank y'all, every single one of you, for being a part of this ride with me, you know what I mean? It's been a great few years on this YouTube channel of myself, Leslie P. Chambers. So thank you very much, all of you, for being a part of this, you know, this ride with me, you know. And as the old saying goes, sometimes all good things must come to an end. Ooh, boy. Okay.
So before you start talking, so I just kind of want to explain. So we all, as a group, got together and just kind of picked some videos together and stuff like that about our favorite moments and stuff like that through the years and everything. Obviously, we love all your content. We love what you do for the community, and we just felt that it was appropriate to put this little collage together and everything. Big thanks to Elijah. He did all the real heavy lifting stuff and everything about putting everything together and stuff. So, but yeah, thank you, Elijah. And then yeah, just everybody from Monsters with Attitudes. You know, like we've said before, you're a huge supporter of us. We appreciate your support. We love that you, you know, plug us, you know, come in our chats, you know, raise hell with us and everything. We just love everything you do. So, but yeah, it was just our way of saying thank you, buddy. So, yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna try and do something. Hold on. Bear with me. I don't think I can do it, but we'll see. Yeah, it's all right. Well, whatever. Wow. Me, speechless. You have no idea how hard I can't talk. It's how hard it is for me to hold back the tears behind my eyes right now. I know I kind of let go on the last episode of Klepto Monsters, you know. Y'all trying to get me back to back now? Wow. I thank you. All of you.
Of course, Leslie. Anything for you, brother. Anything.
Absolutely.
And I've been like today, I've been reflecting on everything. And it means a lot that I did make a difference. That's all I wanted. So to see that I have, in some way, shape, or form, that was beautiful. My best friends, y'all came through for me, because it's hard to make friends in this hobby. It's so hard because you don't know people. And again, this is one of the reasons why I keep my circle so tight. But I'm so glad that I know you people. I'm so glad that y'all so close to me. Wow, just looking over the years. And you know what, that first video, I kind of cringed. I'm like, whoa, that was me. You gotta own it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta own it.
You gotta.
You got it.
You know what?
Not as cringy as you saying the 71 is better than the 68. I mean, that's cringy.
No, I said 72.
72, whatever.
And I still stand by that. I know the suit looked like it was run through a cheese grater. I don't care. I love the 72. But seeing the videos over the years, and you not only saw myself grow, you saw my wife, you saw my kids, and I exposed so much of myself that ordinarily I wouldn't expose. But they show so much support and love. I had to include them. I wanted to include them. So for y'all to put that together, wow, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting for y'all to come here and say some words, which y'all have done, and said some great words, beautiful words. I wasn't expecting all that. And I'm going to keep it up here because I'm going to go back to and watch it every now and then. But again, the point of Leslie Chambers Kaiju reviews, the point of all this is that if you have passion for something, give it all you got. That's really all it is. You want to contribute to something, give it all you got. Doesn't matter how much you have, how much you don't have. It's what's in here. That's what's important. And to have great people behind you. That's even important as well. And I can honestly say that I'm one of the luckiest guys in the world because I have the best support system in the world with y'all, with you. You know, I got an emergency alert. So, wow. Thank you, Elijah, Michael, Adrian, Eric, for doing that.
Absolutely.
That was that touched me. I'm a guy that's always picking on people, ragging on people, but you got me. I'll give you that. You got me.
Got him.
You know, so I appreciate it. Before we wrap up, of course, let me Matt go last. Marcellus came before you. So Marcellus, you and I, you know, again, you like Adrian when you reached out to me on social media, and I was like, okay, because again, I saw what you were doing, and you were like buying up stuff like every 3 days, and I'm sitting here like, okay, this guy think he know it all. He's trying to show off. He's trying to rub it in my face what he can do. I don't care what he does. And he's trying to hide behind the fact he's a pastor, so I can't cuss him out. I'm like, you know what? But ever since we started talking, like Adrian, like all y'all basically, we're like family. And the wives, they're like sisters. You know, you couldn't ask for a better arrangement than that. So Marcellus, what's on your mind, my man?
Man, I just when you were sitting there and they was reflecting, I was thinking about you know, you try to figure out like how in this point in your life being 50 years old, how do you make new things happen? How do you take new paths, new roads, new courses? And just to watch the 25 centimeter Gargantua review. You know, you guys didn't know that's my favorite movie in the world. And to watch the review, right? And I was sitting here thinking about that little figure, that review of that figure, and I ended up getting it. And then meeting you. That one moment changed the course of my entire life for the last 4 years. And so I'm not getting deep, but the Bible says don't despise small beginnings. So that was a small beginning of just me watching a review for 30 minutes. And that review brought me into a friendship at 50 years old, brought my wife into a friendship at almost 45 years old. It has literally increased the income into my home. It brought my talents that I was using airbrushing when I was in high school. I had airbrush shops in the mall. and haven't airbrushed in over 20 years, and now back doing the thing that I was gifted to do. Multiple figures, multiple commissions, and meeting people, meeting all you guys, coming into G Fest the second year, and there's a line out the door to come in to see my things and all of that. Walking down the hallway and people are just constantly interviewing you. I'm saying all that to say all that began just with a simple review and a simple reach out, man. Hello, how are you? You never know the impact that you will have on a person's life, so you never take anything for granted of the people that you meet. You never know the importance of why God brought a person into your life. You know, it's not, it had nothing to do with church and all of that, but it changed the course of my life. And man, I can't say enough, in all seriousness, how much I appreciate you, what you've done. And I think more than anything, I've gotten to know you, and I'm gonna be real quick, know Leslie and Sandra probably a little bit more personal than the rest of you. And when I tell you, man, he is, I gotta say this, Bible says a friend sits closer than a brother. And so you got brothers, but it's hard to find friends. You're birthed into brotherhood, but you have to pick your friends. And that's not an easy thing to do. And like you guys don't know, I have been horribly sick all week long. Now my wife is sick. Leslie reaches out to me. He checks on me. Man, how you doing? What you need? And the friendship and the genuine of who he is goes beyond of what we see just on these pages, man. And I love you, bro. I love you. I appreciate you. I do not call people my friends. I don't. You know, you got coworkers, they're not my friends. You got associates, they're not my friends. Friends is a person that, man, I don't have to speak to you for 2 years, and you know, as soon as we pick up, we right back there. But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all you guys, all your support, all y'all just, you know, y'all some fantastic guys, man. And I do. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. Leslie, man, you are a life changer. That's what I'm gonna call you, man. You are a life changer to me. So I appreciate you, dude. I really, really, really do. You have no idea. There's just some things that you can't really articulate words to it. It's just the expression of love that you have shown, man, has just been tremendous in my life, and I appreciate it. Michael, Eric, um, Adrian, all you guys, Matt. I was watching your videos as well. I used to watch Leslie's, yours, and Fresh Vinyls all the time, man, and the Kaiju King. And just the Bible says you take the foolish things of the world to confine the wise, man. So this might seem foolish to people, but man, this has become my life, man. And no, Michael, I'm not sitting in the bathroom. If I turn this thing around, you're going to see a slew of figures right here. And my Orga is literally holding my tablet. It really is. My Orga is holding my tablet. That's how big the hands are. But I appreciate you, man. I really do. You are one of a kind, man. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much. Again, we've gotten close, you know, to the point where I was willing to travel. You know, we're willing to travel 7 hours just to surprise you, and you know, and you returned a favor by coming down here. We saw -1 together, and that experience. Mm-hmm. On top of that, again, 'cause my wife is the better part of me, and to have her be involved in this hobby, not judge it, not look down upon it. Again, I don't think she understands how many women that she has inspired to get, you know, to get close with their spouse who are Godzilla fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's inspired lots of women to do that. So, but again, the fact that her and Ladae, you know, just, again, we're family. Like this, I like what Michael said. You're stuck with me. So there's just no return to sender. You can't do, you know, like, I'm here. I'm like, you know, I'm like that gnat on your windshield that just won't go away. How many times you use the, you know, but thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
And lastly, Matt, again, kind of like Adrian, you know, we've been down since, what was the first G-Fest we met? Was it the 2016, I think?
2015 was our first.
2016, because our first one was 2015. I think we met you a year later. And it all started with a conversation. I remember
he liked GMK, and I was like, so
Yeah, and it's like I saw your videos at the time, and I saw you out front with a couple of friends. I saw your face. I was like, "Hey, you go J51, right?" He was like, "Yeah," and the rest is history. So you've collaborated with me. You know, you're in a private chat where we talk pretty much on a daily basis. You've been one of the ones that's always been there. You know what I'm saying? And I can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
So, what's on your mind, my man?
Well, when I was getting started, I met some people and they helped me out, but it was when I ran into you and we had a phone conversation, which ended up being a video on your channel that really, pushed me over to where I need to be moving forward with my channel. And you've also, the way how you do your collection, the way how you do your videos has opened my mind to where I can, do things a little more efficiently and a little more better than what I was. You made me a better person, a better collector for the Godzilla community. And we kind of tease each other off screen, but it's all good fun. But I remember when my sister was getting married and you invited me into your home, and that was a blast. Your home is a wonderful home. Your collection room is breathtaking. And when we made the video for my channel, you sold my joke that I did to you, and I'm so happy you sold the joke. And I'm wondering if you ever saw that joke about GMK.
Oh yeah. Remember when Matt came here? Remember he came here that time he was in town in Wake Forest, and we were making a video, and I asked him, what did I ask him? I think I asked him in his opinion, what's in his opinion the most overrated Godzilla film? You know what he said?
Oh yeah.
He said GMK.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he quickly changed it. He was like, oh, I'm like, dude, like once you say that, like I'm hands off at that point. Like I'm not getting but
as soon as I said that,
your door automatically opens up.
Yeah, but go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
But the other times we met each other at G-Fest, we've shaken hands, we've hugged, we've told stories. You've also kept me in the loop on some fun things outside of G-Fest as well. Keep me in the, you kept me in the loop for the Spiral GMK. You're the main guy that got me into that one. And I don't really like talking about this, but I'll bring it up because you did save my channel. A couple of years ago, I was going through a rough patch, and I thought about hanging up the channel in a different manner. It was a very negative time and a very negative way I was going to do it. I was very low in life. You reached out and you're like, "Hey, this is temporary. This is just
absolutely."
Okay, you always, reached out, you always talked to me, and part of when we were talking, it's like it clicked. It's like what you said to me, it clicked, and it's because of you I kept my channel. And I'm very great. I'm enormously grateful for that. And also, you've been very helpful with expanding my horizons as well with different things as well with figures and stuff, and just better living. And you're a good man. And you're gonna put your sword and shield down for the channel, but that just means you're gonna be a king and you're gonna just rule from on high. And yeah, bless you, dude. You're amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love you, Leslie.
I love y'all too. Well,
my turn.
Well, the queen is about to speak. You know what I'm saying? Again, my ride or die since day one. Again, like what Michael said, you gotta have a strong woman behind you, a strong support system behind you. And I've never had a better support system than this woman right here. So we've been through lots with each other, ups, downs, sideways, backwards, but we're still here. We ain't going nowhere. So again, babe, thank you for pushing me to do this, continue to do this, being my support system, and you just embracing, because I know Godzilla, and we've all experienced this. Godzilla is not a character that's universally accepted like Batman or Superman. When you say the name Godzilla around a group of people, random people, you might get some people that's like, oh, okay, but more often than not, you might get somebody that'll snicker, that'll laugh, like, oh, you like that stuff? From the first time we started dating and you saw the little figurines around my apartment before we moved in together, you like Godzilla? I'm like, yeah, like I like Godzilla too. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be just fine.
Wedding bells.
The things that Godzilla has seen.
Yeah. But again, I can't thank you enough. So the floor is yours, babe.
Well, starting off with Leslie, he has grown a lot. I appreciate all the support that you guys have given him. And I also want to say, a lot with Leslie and all you guys who have, that you continue. I wish all success. I think a lot is the content that you have and knowing your content that has made him successful, and that will continue to make you guys successful, just knowing what you're talking about and having the knowledge. That helps people like me, because it's not all about just getting a cool figure. We like to listen to the reviews, and even though we might watch a movie, we're not in depth as watching and knowing all the history. So when you guys put your videos out there and you're telling all the history of it, it's cool, because I like to hear where you getting all the information. That's just like pastor preaches. I like you to tell me where you got that from, you know what I mean? So where you get your content from, or where that was in a movie, or that's always very helpful. But I appreciate all the support that you've given Leslie. Leslie, I've seen you grow so much. Leslie used to buy so much. Sometimes he used to hide stuff in his car.
Hey, I've been there. It's like, hey, honey, did you get something? Is that new?
And then he got where he bought me a Coach pocketbook, and I knew when he bought me a Coach pocketbook, he had a box coming.
I know that trick too. Good job, Leslie.
But I was like, it's okay. But he works hard, so it's not like we wasn't paying bills. But I was like, it's okay. You work hard. You love what you love, and I know that he will continue on being a support. Going, chiming into you guys' reviews.
Oh yeah,
things like that.
That's never going away.
I do have to keep him under a leash sometimes. Like, man, don't do that. You're like, Leslie, watch your mouth.
Stop cussing Marcellus out.
Yeah. Like, Leslie, you're talking to the pastor, the bishop. Leslie, sometimes I have to go in there and kind of be a moderator on Facebook. Leslie, I see you really talk to Eric like that. Like, Leslie, you talking to Michael like that? I'm like, man, he's from West Virginia. You got to be easy now. Come on. I try to, be easy. So, are you talking to Adrian? I was like, So, we're still looking. I have met some of the most beautiful people at G-Fest. It's like so genuine, because I'm a nerdy person. It's like, and you don't let yourself be vulnerable around other people. But when we get around our G-Fest family, it's nothing but love, because it's a different world. So I appreciate you giving Leslie love, and I appreciate all the love you give us and me. And I just appreciate, that beautiful video, and I appreciate your time this evening. 10 years. I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of the work you've done, and I'm proud of the work you'll continue to do. Yeah.
Changed a lot of lives, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna miss
I
that fat
appreciate
head of
it.
yours.
Oh, you know what? We got one more guest.
Here's that.
Oh!
That's AJ.
I know it's super last minute. I just got some time to get in here. Thank you so much for having me, Leslie. Thank you so much for everything. You've been incredible. I caught kind of the tail end. Marcellus was telling a story about like how just one review kind of changes a path and stuff like that. And very similar with me. You know, I'd watching your channel for a couple years, and then you know, that kind of, you know, a lot of the YouTube stuff helped me feel confident in trying something like Kaiju Live and taking that next step with my dad and stuff like that. And then we met you at G Fest in 2014, and that kind of changed, you know, definitely a path for me. And not only, you know, having you as a friend in the community, but a friend outside the community as well. I love you, man. Sandra, guys are the best. So I just wanted to come on at the tail end. I'm sorry I couldn't be on here sooner on daddy duty, but thank you so much for everything, dude. Yes, we'll live on forever. And I'm sure we'll still see you on Collect All Monsters.
Absolutely.
Cheers. Cheers. See you, sir.
Wow. Well, I guess I'll finish this off by saying, God Almighty.
I just came to bring more tears. That's all. That's why.
Do me a favor.
Merry Christmas.
Right.
Do me a favor and have that cup ready, because I'm about to pour some in there. Again, I'm very, despite my, I guess, outgoing nature on YouTube or Facebook, I'm really, again, I'm more of an introvert. But at the same time, I don't have a lot of friends, and that's fine. But the friends that I do have, I will go to bat for them. All of y'all are in that circle. Kyle too, David, Rich, John Ruffin, who unfortunately who couldn't be here again. Because you got friends and associates on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like what Marcella said, when I call y'all a friend. Like, if you got my personal cell phone number, that means you're in my life. Like, there's just no ways around it. You know what I mean? Oh, Elijah, I give you my cell phone number. But
I will say, Leslie, you are the only one to call me on my birthday. I'm just saying. Because these guys didn't bother to call me on my birthday.
I text you. All right, so hold on.
Hey, that's true. I'll give you that. And
Hold
I
on.
think Marcellus told me happy birthday on Facebook. So I guess
sure
that
did.
counts.
And they know I don't do birthday posts.
Yes, I called you when Marcella was in town when we saw -1 that day.
Yep.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And I spoke out of turn and almost embarrassed myself in front of the bishop.
But my point is, again, y'all are my friends. Y'all are close to me. Y'all are in my life. And this transcends more than just Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, whenever we do talk, you know, we talk about Godzilla stuff, but again, we talk about life stuff. And that's a testament to how, it's amazing how a monster that we grew up watching ended up creating lifelong friendships. You know, it's just crazy to think about.
Absolutely.
But yet here we are. And again, this project of my channel, 10 years, it doesn't exist without y'all, without you, all of you, even though my name is on it, even though my face is primarily on it, y'all make it what it was. And to see it honored the way it has, the way that video, wow, just epic. Again, it shows that I made a difference. You know, my contribution did pay off. I didn't have a set goal about what I wanted to do. I just wanted to, again, contribute. That was all it was. And that contribution has led to me having so wonderful people in my life that I can honestly say that I love to death. And y'all ain't got to ever worry about anything because I got your back. We got your back no matter what. If you need us, you know where to find us, and we'll be there for you every step of the way. So again, on behalf of myself, on Leslie Chambers Kaiju Reviews, 10 years going strong.
10 years.
It's gonna be over. You know, got one more thing to do, and that'll be it. Thank you. That's all I can say. Just thank you. It's bittersweet. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's all roses and pizza and all that good stuff. But you know, it took a long time to get here. It was a hard decision, but it's the right decision. But at least I can look back on 10 years and say, you know what, I did that. And that's my advice to everybody out there that wants to be a content creator. I know everybody out there, sometimes they get in the slumps, creative slumps. You don't know what to put out. You feel like maybe what you're doing is not working. Maybe you feel like you're not getting the reach of people that you want. But trust me, there is so much to talk about in this community, the past stuff, the present stuff, the new stuff. There's always stuff to talk about. All you got to do is be passionate. Love what you do and just have fun. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Don't worry about what somebody else has. Don't worry about anybody else. Focus on you. And don't let anybody in the comment section try to take you down. Because there's some people out there that exist only to break people down. That's all they're good for. They're there to break people down. And I know that sometimes somebody can take a little bit of criticism and that will just break you down. But you have to ignore it. You have to move forward. You have to just not worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those people that are hating on what you're doing, they're doing it because, for one, they probably can't afford what you're talking about. And probably they can't do what you can do. So they're going to hate on it because they can't be entertaining or knowledgeable or just do what everybody here does. So my advice to anybody that wants to be a content creator, wants to continue to be a content creator, do what you love and have fun. And that's it. Everything else will fall into place. Trust me, everything else will fall into place. And again, I'm not gone completely. I still want to collect on monsters. Again, I'm still open to be on some one of y'all shows, or if you even need topics or you need some information or questions or something. Yeah, or again, trust me, I love terrorizing your chats in NWA. That's not like
it's mainly just Samson, but that's always.
Yeah, but Samson deserves it.
Samson's an easy target, but yeah, I just love, like, whenever y'all say y'all got a show, especially if I know if I'm gonna be home, I don't have much going on. I'm always like just sitting there. I'm like this. I got the phone in my hand. I got my thumbs, and Sandra's over there like, cause she should be on her computer playing her game, and she'll hear the commentary because I'll have it down, but she can still hear it. But she's like, "What are you saying? Like, come on, like don't do those people like that." All right, but in a way, they kind of started it because they do in the show, so I have to comment. So
now, Sandra, tell us the truth. Does he sit on the couch and just giggle for no reason, and he's over here all hunched up like a little gremlin, just like, I'm gonna terrorize you today?
Oh, he's like, yeah, I'm going in.
I'm going in. I can just picture it now. Like,
there sitting beside me, he's like, I'm going in. I mean, I hear everything. I was like, I see, and he's
every time Eric Henry posts, Leslie's like, it's like the
man.
It's like, I've been called.
Maybe in 2020, maybe in 2024, your New Year's resolution is give Eric a freaking break, man. Come on, man. You've been riding that man so hard lately.
He lives like 45 minutes from me. Yeah, he lived about 45 minutes from me.
That was your fault for telling him. That was your fault for telling him where you live, because now you're gonna have that beggar on your front doorstep.
Eric, but you know what? Never engaged in that with him, Eric.
but you know what? It's kind of like a byproduct of us being friends, because I know what to say to get a rise out of y'all, especially when y'all do shows. Like when AJ is on his show.
Oh my God!
Don't talk about Jaws. Just don't
Jaws
too.
Don't
talk about Jaws too, man.
AJ's like, I mean, he used to be right in the middle of the daggone bed. He's like, Okay, we're not talking about Jaws 2. We're not talking about that tonight.
We're not talking about Jaws 2 being better than Jaws. It's just
Yeah.
one, because it's not even a debate. It's just it's just absurd. It's absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's like
again,
saying Shin Godzilla is better than Godzilla -1. It's just nonsense.
Hey.
What? I just came here to spice some things up a little bit.
Hey. It's like saying there's nothing wrong with pink Godzilla spines and Godzilla running beside Kong with a beast glove.
I mean,
There's
I'm all
nothing
for
wrong
it.
with that. I'm here for it.
I hope we get the sliding drop kick, because like I'll just jump out of my chair like a little kid.
You know what?
Just do it. Do it. The movie looks so ridiculous. Just do it.
It does.
You know what? Since this is like the last live stream, probably for a long time, let's just go fucking.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yes!
Don't do it.
Yes,
What are we doing? Oh, we
Don't do
can
it.
curse finally? I finally did that?
So, got
Is Marcellus, is he posing or he just staying still? Oh, okay. I thought he was frozen.
No,
Remember,
I'm looking at Simba.
remember.
I thought you
Listen,
might be
listen.
praying for everybody. Okay.
The first lady is listening. The first lady is listening. Come on.
Yeah, stop it, Mike.
I'm sorry, Powerhouse Church. I'm sorry for whatever commentary that we might speak upon this in the next 5 minutes. I'm sorry. The Lord, I've always said the Lord ain't through with me yet. He still got some work to do. I'm just saying.
I'm going to need some prayer cloth there, Bishop.
But seriously, Godzilla fans, are we really that upset that Legendary dropped that trailer, right? Because we're in the middle of -1. I mean, are we really upset
I'll be right
that
back.
we see Godzilla running while simultaneously you're gonna praise him dancing in Monster Zero, him talking in Gigan, him doing the drop kick in Megalon, him swimming through lava in 92 and not have a scratch on him? Like, are we really doing
I was
that?
more annoyed that the trailer wasn't actually shown at the movie theaters with Godzilla -1. Like, why? If you're gonna have the trailer drop literally the next day it releases, how do you not set that up to where it like debuts with that movie, right?
No, I get that argument. for
Right?
sure.
It was so weird to me. I was just like, I don't get it. I'm here seeing a Godzilla movie. I'm watching trailers for horror movies. I don't know what's going on right now. I want to see Godzilla vs. Kong. But all right, I guess I'll wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, but how to have him running and didn't have his body shaped right? You see how his body got real slim real quick when he was running? I'm like, what? How do you do that?
Weight Watchers.
Yeah, I'm like, how did you do that? And then his body blew back up. I'm like,
I think they wasn't really done with the trailer, but I think they kind of just
that
rushed it.
trailer was garbage right there.
Yeah,
I think
the special effects are.
Yeah, I think they're going to do a lot better. They
They
just
did
kind
a
of
sloppy
rushed it.
job with that. I mean, if they were going to do a trailer, they should have done a better job because that was garbage. Right
Yeah,
there.
I think they just rushed it.
Yeah, but the point is, a lot of Godzilla fans are upset because they got Godzilla running. But yeah, these are the same people that grew up watching the 70s films.
I mean, he could do all that, but I'm just saying the way they made him look. I mean,
you got to remember,
he was flying backwards in the air, and
he was running full speed in Godzilla vs. Kong when he saw Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, and when he also went like total crocodile mode too, attacking Kong on four legs. Like,
I just think they rushed the video to try to drop it the same time -1 came out.
Well, since we're hopping everywhere, let's scratch that. Let's go to Monarch. I want that monster.
Which one?
Right.
The one that comes out the ground with all them 14,535 billion teeth.
oh, the giant beetle,
Right.
beetle
I want
kaiju.
giant
that
beetle?
monster.
Yeah.
I want that sucker, and I want it to come out. I want him to do a figure with the lights on the end. I want that thing.
Oh,
to
you
light
mean the
up.
crossbar?
Oh, whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
the star mole.
yeah, the star mole's awesome. I love the star mole
I
thing.
want that thing. I want it when it lights up too. With all them 14 billion teeth.
Yeah. More likely, we will get that. Either way,
I still don't get all the hate Monarch's getting. Like, I
don't
get
get
it.
it either.
It's got a lot of filler, a little too much, but I'm still really enjoying it. And Kurt Russell's the GOAT.
Man,
Like,
Yeah, I'm enjoying it too. It do
if you don't like it,
get
don't turn
slow.
your TV channel onto it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It gets slow at times, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, I just it's a shame the younger characters aren't anywhere near as interesting as the flashback characters. Like,
Right.
They're not.
if they weren't in the show, I wouldn't. It wouldn't even make a difference to me.
Right. Right.
That's a scary monster, though, man. That sucker is a beast.
Yeah. I mean, but either way, the show is really interesting. That's the thing that I've been saying basically throughout this stream. When I started the channel 2013, 10 years ago, there was none of this stuff going on. Now, I'm not saying that as Godzilla fans, we have to like every single thing about Godzilla, but I'm just saying, let's just enjoy what we have. We could be in a situation where we got none of it.
Right.
So let's just sit back, relax, enjoy what we can enjoy. And if it's not your cup of tea, at the end of the day, it still benefits you anyway because you're a fan. So let's just get back to really enjoying why we love what we love. But with that being said, it's a 2-hour mark. I ain't trying to keep these folks here any longer, you know. But again, thank you so much for your support. 10 years, Let's Chambers Kaiju Reviews. I really do appreciate it. Around the room, any parting words, you're more than welcome to plug what you want to plug, what you got coming on your respective platform. Elijah, Michael, then Eric, then Adrian, then Marcellus, then AJ, then Matt. The floor is yours, Elijah. What you got coming up?
Well, first, I'm going to say, Michael, you're Mike. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Sorry, my headphones died like 30 minutes ago. Sorry about that, guys.
Wait, that was him this whole time?
Yeah, the whole time.
Wow.
That was
You were messaging of him.
Like, I don't even want to be that guy. I absolutely thought it was Marcellus.
No, I
I'm shocked that it's Mike.
I'm shocked. Shocked.
I thought it was Leslie's.
Yeah. Mike's got that professional, the lights and everything going on, but he can't get a headset. You hate to see it.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
They died. What can I say? Sorry about that. I got caught up in the moment. I tried to be good about it.
That's not me. I got the Dallas game playing.
Now that we can hear each other again. Well, I am the host of the podcast Kaiju Conversation, where we cover giant monster movies, kaiju movies, Japanese horror, and the wide world of tokusatsu. We just published episode 83, looking at what's coming out next year, and there's a lot, so that's exciting. If you want to follow my other creative endeavors, I am a writer. I've been featured in Kaiju Ramen, GodzillaMovies.com. Most recently, I write for Kaiju United. I have also been featured in the Rondo-nominated book, Giant Bug Cinema, A Monster Kid's Guide, where I wrote about Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. Outside of that, I am a amateur filmmaker. I have a YouTube channel that I'm slowly trying to start producing more content on, ET13 Productions on YouTube, and it's also on X and Instagram at ET13_productions. And I'm just going to say this, I'm sure everybody else in the panel that's a part of this will do a much better job than me, but I am also one of the hosts of Monsters with Attitude, an amazing YouTube show that everybody should check out. Michael, you can talk for 30 seconds.
Michael, yeah. We won't hear the echo.
I wish I could do sign language. I'm sorry, guys. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. I have nothing to plug. But all I want to say is I love you, Leslie. I love you, Sandra. I love all these guys here. So just fuck it and just have fun.
Yeah, get that F-bomb in there.
That's right.
Take that in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be short and brief. Bearded Kaiju's and box reviews. I review figures and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll try to do a decent job replacing Leslie and just try to put out the best content I can. I know I won't be anywhere near him, but, you know, I will try my best and try to buy as much things as I can. And everything. And of course, I am part of the crew at Monsters with Attitude. So check us out there on YouTube and check us out on Facebook too. We have a group there, Monsters with Attitude Collectors Group. So yeah, Adrian.
Again, thank you for everything, Leslie. Again, I love you like a brother. I wouldn't be here without you, brother. I really wouldn't. One thing I'm going to plug is, I guess, two things. I just posted my last review for the year this morning, so check that out on Godzilla Train 1090. And the figure of the year discussion is next weekend. Next weekend, we're doing the pre-show. We're really excited about that. Of course, join the Monster with Attitude Collectors group to vote. The polls will be up that Sunday morning. I'm looking forward to figuring out what's the figure of the year this year.
Hell yeah.
Yo, I was gonna say this. I'm gonna plug this part though. Leslie wanted me to tease something, but hey, Eric, like I don't know if you guys are interested in this. Like some of the things that maybe you don't have. Like I don't do reviews. I don't know if you want to do a review on somebody else's thing to have it out there for the information. I'm up for that.
Okay.
You know, I'm doing a lot of kits, and on Sundays I work on mine. I don't know if y'all know what this is.
I know what that is.
So I'm gonna just tease this a little bit, and then I'm gonna get out of
here. Do it.
See
what they're missing. It's huge. Good. Look at that. It's a child.
It is a child.
Damn.
It's from AJ's favorite movie.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. It is. It's like it ain't a child. It's a whole person.
God.
But
Encore,
I
baby.
appreciate y'all. I'm just doing commissions out of this world. I'm off for the next 2 to 3 months, and all I'm doing is just finished up getting all my commissions caught up. So that's all I really got, man. Keep me in prayer. I'll be busy as all get up.
I got more coming to you. I'm
trying to tell you, busy ain't even the word, man. So yeah, that's it. But for real, if like y'all want to review something else, like to put out the information, let me know, man. I think that's kind of like you know, I got a lot of stuff here, man. I got a gigantic 65 sitting here. Like I don't even know where this thing came from. Like I got all I kid you not, bro. There's just so much.
He's not lying, honestly.
I mean, what can I not pick up? Like there's just stuff everywhere, bro.
He'll be like, "Hey, did you send me this?" I go, "Nah, dude, I didn't. I don't know where the hell it came from. My dude just showed up on my doorstep."
I kid you not. Boxes show up at my house every week, and I'm like, "There's no name on it. I don't know where it's from." They just use my address. I open it up, and I just be like, "Man, they better be glad I'm a pastor, because I would be like, this is and it'd be grails on top of grails. I'd be like, dang, I don't know. I didn't get no tracking. I don't know whose this is. Like, man, I got so much stuff here, man. Y'all understand?
Like, man, this is crazy. It's like Christmas every day. Who keeps sending me all these gifts?
I got 5 KOC 64s here. I got 4 99 KOCs here. I got 3 Kaiju Freaks Ghidorahs with the heads going in. Man, I got so much stuff here. It's ridiculous, man. It's crazy. Yeah. So they, man, I hope I'll never disappear.
They're gonna use this video as evidence now. If you ever do this, they're gonna be like, there he is. Foreshadowing,
bro. Listen, I still have about. I got at least. I would say about 90 commissions here right now. Probably more than that. So, yeah, I'm good. AJ, what you got going, man? AJ in the flesh. I can't wait to meet you, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully I can make it to G-Fest this year.
Absolutely.
We got our hotel, but we'll see how things shake out. I don't really have anything to plug. For anyone that follows or knows me, Kaiju Live, kaijulive.shop. The YouTube channel has been kind of dead for a bit. We've just had some stuff come up. You know, sometimes life finds a way. And the holidays and all that jazz. But of course, a ton of stuff was coming supposed to be coming in January, but everyone decided, hey, let's get all these releases out like 2 weeks before Christmas. So I'm still got some giant Mezco Ultimate Godzillas to get out. SA's Monster Arts Godzilla -1 just came in. I'm getting a bunch of those out for Tuesday. Good Lord, what else? The Mezco Godzilla vs. 74, and then I just got for anyone that ordered the Super 7 1200 degree and Destroyer sets. I should have those next week and getting those out as soon as they come in. But that's don't really got anything. I'll probably be one of the main guys trying to pull Leslie out of retirement, like Tom Brady. We'll keep trying to, be like, hey man, I don't know. I think you should come back. What's up? You still got
Hey,
it?
AJ, do you know when XM is dropping those Space Godzillas and with the big ones that they made?
No, man. I'm the one thing that I'm shocked about is like those pre-orders came out first. And then like with the busts and everything too. And then the same thing on the Prime 1 side.
Yeah.
The resin statue pre-orders came out first, but somehow the vinyls got delivered first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting I'm going to follow up on XM. I haven't heard anything on them yet. I haven't even seen anyone get those overseas.
Yeah, I haven't heard. No.
Because that's usually like when you start to see them pop up overseas, you're like, okay, we're looking around like 3 months. It's like usually that's kind of what happens.
Right.
So I have seen the Prime 1 resins show up, and last time I talked to my distributor, he said probably like December or January. So I'm assuming next month. But I'll definitely keep everyone posted. But I actually have not heard anything on the XM Godzilla and Space Godzilla.
Yeah, I haven't seen no information or nothing on nobody's thing. Nowhere.
No. Yeah, they like did those prototypes and then they were like, all right, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Yeah, we're taking out.
But all right, Matt, what you got, man?
I changed my mind on the SH Monster Arts Godzilla -1, and it was sold out everywhere. But then a buddy of mine sent me a message, a place that had one last one, and I was able to get that. I'm going to do a YouTube short for it. I'm not good at reviewing like figures like that for some reason. They always, like I feel like I might break the thing while I'm in the middle of reviewing it. I don't know why. It's like X Plus. I feel like it's like part of me when I'm holding an SH Monster Arts during a review. I feel like just So that's probably my last review for the year. And then sometime in January, I know I keep saying this, but now I feel more inspired. I want to do my my next I love movie, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. And then I'll move on from that after that, which I see you laughing, Leslie. I see you laughing.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, your smile says enough.
It's okay. Space Godzilla is fine.
Fine.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Sandra, hold them back. Reel them in. Reel them in.
Okay, but again, I appreciate all of that. Again, my parting words. Again, I thank you so much, all of you, my subscribers. My subscribers, people who watch my stuff during passing, who was not a subscriber, anybody who gave me some constructive criticism or some great feedback, like I've gotten a lot of it tonight, and just over the years. And again, thank you to every single one of y'all. Again, without y'all, there is no Leslie Chambers Kaiju reviews. And I actually, because again, I was kind of going back and forth, am I doing the right thing, but actually, you know what, seeing y'all come together for me, you know what, you can't go out on a better note. You know what I'm saying? This is like Godzilla's Destroyer for me. Like, you can't write him off better than that, and you can't write me off better than that. So I really appreciate it. Oh, one last thing before we go. One last thing. Around the room, start with you, babe. Everybody, your favorite Godzilla film. Babe.
Easy.
Say it.
I want to guess
Sign up for this.
as three.
GMK.
Elijah, what's yours?
Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Michael.
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 74.
Eric.
Terror Mechagodzilla, baby. Titanosaurus.
Adrian.
Godzilla 1985.
Yeah, I was waiting you to say 84. I was about to cut you from the stream. I was going to get you on that one. Marcellus.
The new Godzilla Kong trailer.
I'm talking about.
Terror Mechagodzilla.
They ain't nothing but the devil. They ain't nothing but the devil.
It's a tie though between that and Monster Zero.
AJ.
Oh, Godzilla 2000.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
AJ, you should see this Orga.
Man, favorite Godzilla movie at the. I'll just say Godzilla -1. It might not be my favorite, but it's gonna be hard as a film.
Be up there.
Yeah.
As a film, objectively as a film, it's gonna be a tough one to beat.
Absolutely.
So I'm just gonna say that for now then.
Matt.
Godzilla -1.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you know me, I'm like that angry old guy at retirement home. I'm never going to change. Mothra versus Godzilla. That is my Lord and Savior right there. So everybody in the chat, just watch one of these movies. If you're a Godzilla fan, pop one in tonight. You know, pop one in for me. Pop one in for the channel. Because again, this was all for you. A big thank you from me to y'all. Again, 10 years. Leslie Chambers,
10 years.
Kaiju Reviews. So, as I always say, the final time I'm going to say this. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all again on this figure and movie review. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Leslie.
Appreciate you, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Deuces. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Y'all stay safe.
Happy New Year.
Right.
Happy New Year.